What brings you into the back alleys of Mondstadt? You think you've gone unnoticed? You've been painfully obvious all day. How many other people do you think you see sneaking around in broad daylight? What is it you're hiding, Have you stolen something? Or maybe you're selling something you shouldn't be selling. Spit it out. You're actually quivering. Maybe if you tell the truth, I won't kill you. A trusted merchant. If that's the truth, then why are you acting as you are? Why duck and cover in the shadows? No trusted merchant would act as suspicious as you are. From Leeway Harbor, Let me guess. You're just so entirely lost, and you wouldn't have the courage to ask strangers where to go. You're kidding. I don't think I've ever met someone as dull in the head as you are, if that's the case. Regardless, I'm going to need to see some proof. There's no way I'd trust an outsider that quickly. A handshake. How exactly would that make you a more reliable person? Oh, an introduction as well. How cute. You're going to need to try a little harder than that. Let the truth fall off your tongue before your insides fall out of your body, little traveling merchant. Huh. A friend of Kaeya, are you? Interesting. If that's so, why don't we go visit him, You can have a nice chat since you two are so close. How do I know where he is? How wouldn't I? It's a Friday night and the Windbloom Festival has just ended. The city is calm, if not for a short while. He's at the tavern, as per usual. Now get up. We're taking a little walk there ourselves. Make sure to keep up. Listen, the sooner you can prove to me that you aren't a threat to the city, the sooner I can let you go back to whatever it was you were doing. If you're telling the truth, then there's nothing to be afraid about, is there? I pray that you aren't lying. For your own sake. Who am I? I don't really think it's any of your concern, is it, little merchant? I'm doing my job. That's all you need to know. My outfit? Fine. I work for the church. Again. Not that it's your business. You could say I'm no ordinary sister. Don't push your luck. We're almost to the tavern. Maybe if you aren't lying, I'll buy you a drink, considering you look like you've seen a ghost. Just because I show you a shred of kindness doesn't mean we're friends. Don't act so familiar. Oh, don't put your head down like that. As long as Kaeya can prove your innocence, you won't have anything to worry about. Here we are. You go first. Now, where is that sly little... There he is. Kaeya, this little merchant says you two are familiar. Is he speaking the truth? You're kidding. Let me guess. Business partners? Personal friend? Fancy. I suppose I was wrong then. Regardless, tell your friend to bring a map next time he comes to a new city. He was crawling in the shadows like the Dark Knight. Better yet, skip the tavern and show him around yourself. Do you hear that, little merchant? You have a date around Mondstadt tomorrow at noon. I'm not buying you any more than one drink, so that shouldn't be a problem, should it? Well, you're busy with something else now. Simple. Now pick what you want. I plan on staying here most of the night, but not to hang around and wait for you to decide on what you want to drink. What do I recommend? No one has ever asked. I would have to say the dandelion wine. Mondstadt is famous for it, and it's probably the most popular drink we have. Since you don't even know the streets, I bet you haven't tried it yet. Am I right? That's what I thought. I'll have one as well. Where's the barkeep? Doesn't look like DeLuke is here tonight. Just wait. Tomorrow someone is going to say they saw a mysterious figure killing monsters all around Mondstadt. And he'll dodge the question when you ask where he's been. What do you mean? Never mind. Charles, 2 dandelion wines. Keep the tab open. Anyway, what business do you have? Why stop by Mondstadt? Is that so? That sells pretty well. It'll be worth your time being here. I don't know much about the industry, but I do know what you're selling is hard to find around here. I suppose it's a good way to make decent money. You must live in Leeway Harbor with the profits you see. You can tell when someone has money, usually by how they conduct themselves. I say usually because you turned pale as the clouds when I stopped you. What was I doing out? Just keeping an eye out. Unlike the other sisters, I take care of some of the, dirtier work in Mondstadt. Morning choir has never been my strong point, but my polearm, that's where my talents truly shine. Looks like he's coming over with our drinks. Go on. Take your first sip. Was I right? That wasn't an actual question. I knew you would. I don't take interest in plant life and the sort, but the dandelion is an exception. How such a simple flower can make such delectable wine is nothing short of incredible to me. Huh? I suppose drinking is against the rules of being a nun, yes. As I said before, though, I'm no ordinary sister. That being said, I never get drunk. So one could say I'm following that rule to a degree. Don't go telling that to any of the church members. Sister Victoria would give me grief. She already sends Barbara out personally to check in on me. What a pain. What about you? I'm sure you don't have a babysitter watching you and telling you to come to choir practice. You truly work alone. That sounds nice. I've worked in groups and alone, each for a while. Being alone leaves you with no worries about anyone, less responsibility to shoulder. I prefer not having to get too close to anyone. It ends up becoming a real hassle when something goes wrong. But I can see the appeal of having people be on the same team as you. It can give you something to work for, something to protect. Hey, it won't hurt to enjoy the flavor of the wine. Slow down and really taste it. There you go. It's a better experience, wasn't it? The way the flavor hits your tongue is delectable. The aftertaste is even good. I'd say dandelion wine is even better than sleeping in on a Sunday. Speaking of, the night is progressing faster than I'd like. I'm heading out. There's still much work to be done. I'll be seeing you. Huh? I'm only going to be keeping an eye on the streets till dawn. Nothing you would be interested in. I suppose I could escort you to your inn. Which one is it? I see. Not far from here. I'm surprised you got lost trying to find it. Then again, I'll talk to Kaeya about not giving his acquaintances tours in the city he lives in. A bit rude of him, wouldn't you say? Lighten up. I don't plan on hurting you, unless you decide you want to pull something. Then there should be no issues. I won't tell you my life story, but I will say that if you have any dirty work, you can give me a call. If Kaeya trusts you, then never mind. He doesn't always have the best judgment. I'm not too concerned about you, though. Why? I don't feel threatened by you. I didn't stop you because I thought you were a dangerous person, per se. You were just crawling around at night. What do you think that made you look like, You could have been trying to steal. Or vandalize. Though it doesn't hurt the citizens, it hurts the town. It instills fear. If Mondstadt doesn't feel safe, then where will? That's why I do what I do. I'm electing to spare you the details. Plus, we're almost there. It's just around a few corners. You can see the roof from here, actually. Do you see it? The red one. Right there. Again, surprised you couldn't find it yourself. It's one of the more popular inns in Mondstadt. From the opening gate, it doesn't take long to get there at all. They usually have a sign out, so I suppose I'll give you a pass for not being able to find it. It seems like they've taken it away for today. Here it is. Think you can make it to the door without getting lost? Good. Oh, and don't forget about your noon meeting with Kaeya. If you do, it's all he'll talk about all night at the tavern. I'd rather hear you talk about how you know your way around than hear him complain that you've ditched him. Now, the door is unlocked. Front desk is to your left. There should be someone there to attend to you. You know where to find me if you need. At least, during the nighttime. Don't bother trying to find me during the day. I'm usually sleeping in. Anyway, I'll see you around town at some point. Farewell. Hey guys, this is Gentle GF. Just want to say thank you so much for watching and listening and everything. This one was a bit out of my comfort zone, but I adore this character and I had to give it my best. I'm not used to lower voiced characters, but I hope to improve and be able to kind of expand my voice base. So again, thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and hit subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and if you feel so inclined, go ahead and send me a Ko-fi. Again, I love you guys so much. Mwah!